Hello, I'm Martin Riley and I'm the Conservative candidate for Stalybridge and Hyde in the forthcoming general election. I'd just like to share a few thoughts that I have as a proud Mancunian coming back to fight this seat and being in an area that means a lot to me and whose people I owe a great deal to. Now I know the people around here, and I've been talking to a lot of them over the last few weeks, they know that in real life you can't spend money that you haven't got. You have to work within a budget. I know that people around here know that if you borrow money, you have to pay it back. And often it costs a great deal of money to pay it back because you pay with interest. I know people around here feel you have to be responsible and set that example to your family and to your children so they'll be responsible with their lives. I know people around here value community, value helping each other out, and know that that's part of living in a civilized and successful society. So those values and what's important should shape our politics. That's what I want to do. That's what the Conservative Party also believes in. But I also want to share with you some of the good news, because when I listen to the Labour Party, I just hear negative comments, the fact we're in crisis, the fact that the country is suffering, whereas in effect, it's been praised by people throughout the world. People are very respectful to the UK in what it's been able to achieve over the last 5 years following the chaos and the economic mess that this government inherited. Just think about it. 2 million new jobs have been created in 5 years. That's more than the whole of Europe put together. Just think about it. 26 million people are now paying less tax than they were 5 years ago. That's most working families in the country. Just think about it. 7 billion more pounds have been spent on the National Health Service. More doctors and more nurses have been employed. We have big challenges. We have an ageing population. We have a growing population. The NHS is stretched. Nobody would deny that. But look at the remarkable job the NHS does. We're all very proud of it, and I am extremely proud to talk about it whenever I go outside this country. Look at the number of apprenticeships that have been created. Almost 2 million. We're giving young people a stronger start in life. We're showing them the way forward. We're giving a wider range of choice in education. Now, not everything is perfect, and there have been tough decisions over the last 5 years, and many people have had to tighten their belt, and people have suffered. But that's what happens when you have people running the economy who are reckless with your money. It has to be paid back, and it has to be paid back with interest. You can't let somebody else pay forever. We've seen what's happened to some countries in Europe that followed this path, and the very high price they're having to pay, and the fact they're having to cut their health service and cut their social services very deeply to pay back the money they borrowed. So let's think about Good News Britain. Let's be positive about our country, and let's think about what can be done in the next 5 years. We've got over this very difficult period in the last 5 years. There's still more to be done, but you know the team that's in the Conservative Party now are the ones that made it happen, and they will make it happen again for everybody over the next 5 years. Let's risk it. Let's go back to those dark days of the 1970s that Ed Miliband is pointing towards. Thank you.